to restore, regenerate, and return to who you are. I am Sarah Stranad, guest facilitating this week. I'm also Lab Shul's operations manager. Whether you're calling in every week now, or this is your first time calling, I know this call is needed, otherwise you wouldn't be calling at all. Whatever your personal rituals and practices or religions may be, the Lab Shul team and I hope this call will be a way station, one of many, to sustain your commitment and your energy to all your work for justice and peace. Everyone is on mute because of the brief nature of this call, so that means no introductions. But we want to honor our temporary community of like-minded strangers throughout the country. Please, when the call is over, post a picture of where you are listening, who you are listening with. You can even include some cute animals. It can be in the car, but of course not while you're driving, a sunny corner of your office with friends, whatever. Or you can post a word or two about what's on your heart after the call. In the meantime, let me say something about who I know is on this call today. We've got folks from all over the country: Illinois, California, Pennsylvania, Texas, Florida, Iowa, Massachusetts, Vermont, DC, and Virginia. Wow, it's really impressive. And I'm sure other places too. There are people on this call working for immigrant rights, queer rights. We've got academics, artists, musicians, peacemakers, troublemakers, rabble-rousers, politicos, people planning to run for office, consultants, parents, and all of us working towards the world we aspire to live in. We gather on this call to participate in our own heartfulness. We have just this one self and a lot of work to do with it. So thank you all for being here. Calling in today from Pittsburgh is Aleksandra Petkova. She's been a mindfulness and meditation practitioner studying with Rhonda Rosen since 2014 and has recently started leading meditation as a therapist in training. We are so happy she can be with us today. Alex, take it away.
Thank you for the nice introduction, everyone. And let's just go ahead and jump into our 5 minutes of practice together, since this call is brief. So I'll lead you through a 5 minutes mindfulness practice. And wherever you are, everyone, it's Monday, midday, it's a busy time. Give yourself permission to start feeling your surroundings, whether you're sitting or laying down, whether you're in the car, your office, but it doesn't matter. Just start being more aware of your body and where your body is in space right now. This is time outside of time. I'll mind the time for you, nothing to worry about, and nothing really to fix or do for the next couple of minutes. And as you start being more aware of where you are in this moment, can you start paying attention to your breath? Can you find your breath slowly inhaling and exhaling? And can you start to pay attention where you feel your breath today? Sometimes it's in and out of the nostrils, further down your chest or your belly. No matter where the focus of your breath is for today, because that changes, the breath is there, breathing itself. No matter how much you have to do, where you have to be, there is the breath, always breathing itself. And as you start paying attention to the inhales and exhales that you take, you might also notice the rise and fall of your chest or belly, where the breath might stay at the nostrils. There really isn't a right or wrong way to breathe. This is a couple of minutes that you're taking to pause, to drop down and let go. As you are more and more aware of your body and your breath in space, there may be lots of different thoughts and sensations that keep coming to mind, and that's okay too. Can you gently bring your attention back to your breath, back to your chair, your seat? And can you remind yourself that you have permission to drop down and let go? That this isn't time wasted. This is a practice that rejuvenates you and that keeps you going and keeps you fighting. And we keep breathing together, noticing our inhales and exhales as a way to feel that we are a part of a large community. And taking some time to restore and recharge just for a couple of minutes, just recollecting ourselves and reminding ourselves that it is okay to go back to the basics, to nourish and restore ourselves so we can keep doing the important work that we're doing. And slowly start to again bring yourself back to your breath, to your chair. Maybe put a hand, feel your breath on your belly. Maybe put another hand on your heart, feel your heartbeat. When you feel ready, you can slowly open your eyes and give yourself a last couple of moments, just noticing where you are in space. And all you're doing right now is enough. It is good enough. Take a deep breath all the way in, fill up. And as you exhale, just let go. If your eyes aren't open, keep your eyes open. And get ready to jump back into this call, into your day. Thank you for practicing with me.
Alex, thank you so much. Today, I want to introduce our inspirational special guest. It happens to be a good friend and colleague of mine, Naomi Less. Naomi is a talented musician and ritualist and Jewish educator. She's also a fellow Midwesterner and just a heck of a lot of fun to spend time with. So I'm going to let Naomi take it away.
Thank you so much, Sarah, and welcome to everybody on the call. I just want to share a personal experience that may be telling for others in terms of this work and the ongoing work for justice in the world and how we can get to this place of burnout. We've been talking a lot in our office about circles. It's going to be our theme for our High Holy Days coming up. And I'm thinking about one particular circle that I'm a part of that I really fell into in this work of justice, which is a wonderful group of women who gathered together of different faiths and backgrounds and races to step up into a space of righteous indignation and anger and despair when 276 young teenage girls were abducted 3 years and 4 months ago from their school in Chibok, Nigeria. You may be familiar with the Bring Back Our Girls hashtag, etc. And while there have been, many of the girls have been released or rescued or escaped themselves, there are still well over 100. I think close to 100. I don't know the exact number right now, but I think it's close to 190 girls that are still not rescued yet. And this work is tiring. And every year on April 14th, on the anniversary, we are just floored that we're still here, that the year circles round, and that we're still here working towards this. And it becomes insane that these girls have not been rescued. And so there have been, as you can imagine, for a long justice campaign, and some of you have been in this field and work much longer than I have, it takes a certain sense of stamina, but also you may find that you burn out, or your time gets constricted, or you may not have as much energy to put towards it because of other life circumstances. But if you are really cultivating that circle, if you're really cultivating that circle of trust, then you can fall into and out of and on depending on other people in that circle. So my inspirational piece here is really that you don't walk alone in this fight and in this work, that you surround yourself with people who can carry the load when you need to tap out, and when somebody else needs to tap out, that you can step in for them. And I want to leave you with a piece of, it's a chant really that I was taught by two of my friends and colleagues and mentors here at Lab Shul, Shira and Rabbi Amichai, that came from another set of circles that they're a part of. And it's called the Circle Chant. And I'm going to leave you with this. It's hard for us to hear each other because we're on this conference call, but I really invite you to imagine, as I'm singing this, who are the people that are in your circle of this justice work? Who do you need to support more? Who can you lean on more to support you? And how do you consistently keep that flow going so that there is no beginning and no ending to the circle of justice work we do? And I really invite you actually to sing along with me, because the circular motion of breath and singing actually is form and content, if you can dig that. So I'll sing and then Sarah will close it up for us. We are a circle within a circle, with no beginning and never ending. We are a circle within a circle, with no beginning and never ending. We are a circle within a circle, with no beginning and never ending. We are a circle within a circle, with no beginning and never ending. We are a circle within a circle, with no beginning and never ending. We are a circle within a circle, with no beginning and never ending.
Thank you to both Alex and Naomi. May this week remind us to be present in our breath and take that moment for ourselves, and to notice the circles we create, to expand those circles for other people, and to let other people support us as we support them. Thank you all for being with us. Next week's call will be at the same bat time on the same bat channel.